and welcome to another episode of me showing you some more of my Alan Class comic collection. This is the second time I've shot this video today. I've got this annoying problem with the iPad where sometimes I record an episode and the sound doesn't come out. Fantastic. Viewers who follow the channel regularly will notice that last week I didn't get a video out, and I apologise for that. But I spent the whole weekend correcting bad workmanship from the heating and plumbing engineers. I had all my floorboards up where they relayed pipes, gas and electric pipes, and obviously very carefully trying to get the floorboards in such a place where they don't pierce any of those gas and water pipes, which I did successfully. If you have people in doing your floorboards, folks, and installing pipe work, make sure they screw every board down and make sure that they lay those gas pipes and water pipes appropriately enough away from screws and let them go through the joists. So as you can tell, I'm still not happy with those guys, still haven't heard anything from them. Good riddance. But now I'm correcting their mistakes. So which is why, in a long story, why I didn't get round to doing a video last week, and I do apologise. This life does seem to chuck me some bricks every now and again. Anyway, back to what I'm doing today. I'm showing you 5 more Alan Class comics. One is a very recent purchase, and that particular one is the one I'm going to show first. It is a Creepy Worlds, and I'm showing it first because it has a fantastic cover. The other 4 comics, because there is a point to showing today's video, is to say that although Alan Class published some fantastic issues with incredible covers, not every single issue gave us a great cover, and these 4 comics show that. I'm so sorry, but I've got hundreds to show over the coming years, and we're going to come across some of these. There will of course be comics where the covers are just absolutely fantastic, but you're going to get some, what we call in the UK, duffers. And unfortunately I'm going to have to show you those 4 duffers. In showing my entire Alan Class collection, I'm going to have to show you the ones that aren't incredible. I mean, our opinions may vary. You might think, Ken, what are you talking about? That cover is fantastic. Where I would have given it a thumbs down. But that's the wonder and the beauty of comic collecting, is that what one thing appeals to one person won't necessarily appeal to another. So one more sip of my strength number 5 fully it's fully caffeinated coffee, not decaffeinated, because I needed waking up properly today as I went out last night. Yes, and I am suffering slightly today, but hey, did I get that sip? I can't even remember taking a sip. Oh, that's nice. So yeah, I'm going to start off with the most recent purchase, Creepy Worlds number 125, and just check out this fantastic Avengers cover versus Zodiac. Scorpio in particular. Isn't that wonderful? Now, at this point in time with Alan Class, this is very much a pivotal issue. It's post-decimal, so you've got no more shillings and pence, pence spelt with a D, and Alan Class have almost double their size, their page count. You're up to 100 pages now, so they're trying to get more quantity for the same sort of price. And it's also at the point where they still have the license to publish Marvel. So you can bet your boots this was issued pre-1972, before Marvel brought out the Mighty World of Marvel, and obviously before Alan Class lost the license. So in here we have some Mystic Tales issues and some Astonishing issues. It's all Atlas, they got the license still, you see. And yeah, some Charlton stuff. And what else have we got here? Yeah, I was thinking to myself, the other day that kids in the 50s, the storytelling and art catering for them were very much different to what was to come. I find that the art was and storytelling is very simplistic. And then in the 60s, the Marvel Age came through, and the stories became much more emotional, much more involved, and the artwork became more detailed, shall we say. People, count how many times I say "shall we say" in this video. I'm trying my best to stop saying "shall we say." So, send it in the comments how many times I try and stop myself and how many times I actually say "shall we say." It's an English thing. Moving on. That's great artwork there. Lovely and detailed. Ogden Whitney art, of course. The king of detail. Or proportional detail, shall I say. I said it! Proportional detail compared to Jack Kirby, who obviously is the king, but his artwork wasn't proportional. You've got arms which kind of stretch out like that, which is great. It's almost 3D. So let's see. Then you've got the Avengers story in the front. Beautiful. I love it. Absolutely love it. Look at that. It just doesn't get any better than this, to me. Scorpio. The Zodiac. Yeah, that's just terrific. Ooh, still blows me away, and I'm nearly 59. Great stuff. So, one in an auction for approximately, I can't remember the exact figure, but it was definitely over £20 and under 25, but well worth it. Absolutely love it. A little bit of damage to the spine on the bottom and right there, but apart from that, very acceptable, and in my humble opinion, well worth the price I paid for it. Now, 4 issues of Uncanny Tales, where in my humble opinion, they're not great. They're not great at all, but just my opinion. You guys and gals might love it, but not for me. These 4 are from, I'm going to keep calling her the lovely lady. Fantastic quality issues. No quibble at all about the quality. But this is Uncanny Tales number 88. Thin, super thin. Yeah. Thunder Agents. So going through, absolutely no issue with the Thunder Agents guts of the book. The artwork is superb. It's just the covers. Maybe they should have picked a better panel. Or then again, maybe they weren't allowed, or it was easier to use the original cover. Anyway, Thunder Agents virtually all the way through this comic, I think. Yeah, there we go. Nice Steve Ditko. Yeah, I got no issue at all with that artwork. To me, that's beautiful artwork. It's just that the cover isn't that awesome. So, I will finish with that one. Next one up is Uncanny Tales number 106. Now, this cover appeared in earlier issues, I think, of Uncanny Tales as well. Really early singular numbers. I think number 3 kind of rings a bell, could be wrong. But anyway, it's the boot issue. Nothing that really blows me away there. I think the artist was probably laughing his socks off when he drew this. Probably did it in about 20 minutes. Maybe I'm just being unkind. Story wise, let's see now, what have we got? Yeah, quite simplistic artwork. This is the difference as I mentioned earlier. Different generation. So, what else have we got in here? You know, this is what I'm talking about here. This is what I'm talking about. Okay. Really doesn't float my boat. But I think it's a sign of the times of when these stories were written and drawn. I'm not knocking anybody who does like The Child and stuff. I'm not saying it's all simplistic. I'm just saying it's a sign of the times that they were done in. And obviously not every bit of art is like that. Charlton put out some books where the art is absolutely fantastic. Yep, and that's about the size of it for that particular issue. Yeah, I'm just dragging these issues out purely because of the cover art. That they don't float my boat. But a lot of Alan Class stuff obviously does float my boat. And the covers chosen are incredible. And I've got hundreds more of those to show you. But we are going to come across some that aren't so great. And as I'm showing you my entire Alan Class collection, I will be showing those. And I'll point out, because I'm honest, I'll tell you what doesn't float my boat and why. Moving on, Uncanny Tales number 108. Again, another beautiful cover, quality-wise, superb. Considering these books are minimum 40 years old, they've been kept in very, very good condition. You want to see the cover? It's that one. Isn't it funny how some things really grab you? And, you know, all those things fuse in your head and you're bowled away by it. You think, wow, that is superb. And some you just look at and go, no, that doesn't do anything for me at all. I am speaking collectively, by the way. What's in the book, Ken? Is there anything that jumps out at me? Not particularly. The only thing to note is that due to this kind of like newsprint type paper and reproducing these comics purely in black and white, the paper soaks up an awful lot of detail in dark areas such as that. Maybe on a different type of paper, if these were reprinted again, they would look more detailed. Yeah, nothing that really grabs me in there. The art, nothing wrong with the art at all in certain stories. This is what I like to call, in the nicest possible way, holiday, vacation, seaside fodder. This is the type of comic where you'd be with your mum and dad when you were little and you'd run up to the beach shop and go through all their comics. There'd be like rocks of Alan Class up there, loads and loads of Alan Class. So it's basically fodder to get you through your holiday. At least that's how I spend my holidays. I pick up, I beg my mum and dad to buy me several. I mean, I didn't know they were Alan Class at the time. They were just weird looking black and white funny books. I begged my mum and dad to pick me up enough to read to get me through the holiday. Yeah, that's how I got through my holidays. Reading Alan Class comics. And the last one for today, this one. This is Uncanny Tales number 118. This is, to me, the Goat Dog issue. Again, a cover which was reprinted several times in the run. Quality, superb, retained its sheen. It's got a little bit of an edge dent there, but the spine's good. Yeah, at this point in time, the books are quite thin, really thin. Probably not enough room to put the name of the title on the spine, but I think there's a production note going around which Alan Class sent to the printers, saying remove spine titles. So I wonder why he did that. I don't know. Maybe it was because he had like loads and loads of issues to print and he didn't know what issue they were going to go in at the time. So in this one we have, see, this makes it up for me. We have gorgeous Jack Kirby art. The creature from Crangrove. Let me get it right. Beautiful. And what else have we got in this book? Not much else that grabs me, to be honest. Yeah. You know, it's got that generational thing where it becomes rather simplistic. I was watching an auction which ended just earlier this week. And this one might be going out to Mark Oldroyd. Were you watching that auction, Mark? Because I noticed on one of the lots it was Out of This World number 17, which features the guts of Amazing Fantasy 15. Now, I have had 3 of those. The best, obviously, I've kept for myself, as you do, as good collectors would. But I've sold the other 2. They've gone. But yeah, there was that issue in this auction, and the estimated prices was between £30 to £50, I think. I didn't see the end of the auction, but if Mark was watching that, I wonder if he went for it. Did you buy it, Mark? Did you win? Did you go for it? Because that is it's a great book to own, and it is. Even though I've had 3 issues, this would have been the 4th one I've seen. It is a hard one to find, a hard one to source, and the quality of it looked superb. So I think, obviously not knowing what the auction finished at, I think whoever bought that book, was it you, Mark? Have got themselves a bargain. Even if it went for £500, it's still a bargain looking at the quality of it. It's just a little bit better than mine. It presents really well. So I wonder, because Mark, in my eyes, he's the auction king. It's something that I never really, I'll tell you now, Mark, if you're watching this, it's not something I really dip my toes into, auctions. I usually get them other ways. So if it was you, Mark, I hope you did get the book, because you've got yourself a beauty there. Right, well, thank you for watching this remake of my original video. I mean, I've obviously not played it back yet because I'm still recording it, so I'm hoping the sound goes out. I hope the sound is being recorded. Have a great weekend. Have an awesome week ahead. Thank you for watching this. And yeah, look out next week, and above all, keep reading those comics.